grab your coffee because this one and the next two are going to be good ones. And even maybe a little bit on the deep side. But I'll let you be the judge. This is Kevin Johnson of Leverage Consulting. And that's right, it's the next edition of the Resilient Entrepreneur podcast. And as I was mentioning, this is going to be a good one. And it will be. This one along with the next two. They're somewhat comprehensive and overlapping topics. And essentially what I want to talk about is building a great team. Are you living comfortably? And tolerating bad behavior. So all of these, and quite honestly, these three are almost chicken and egg conversations. And maybe that's a bit of an oxymoron because that's only giving you two choices for three topics. But we like to mix it up and have fun. So you have fun with that one. We're going to talk first about building a great team. And maybe we'll start with that one because we need a destination first. And some of you may be solo entrepreneurs or you may actually have a team. But either case, you all have a team. In some way, shape, or form, everyone has a team because you have vendors and you have other people that work with you and help you to deliver the service that you have to offer. And when we think about building a team, one of the first things that you have to be clear on is your own direction and vision. Because if you're not, your team won't be. They don't know what to do. So for some of you that come to work and you wonder, why are they just a clock puncher? Well, it may be they have no idea what we're here to create. And having that vision or having that direction and communicating it and making sure that it is routine, making sure that your team is reminded of this vision and direction daily or weekly, because it's easy to forget. I mean, let's face it, you might have forgot your own vision and direction, and it's your business. So imagine it's not their business, and they have other things going on like kids and life and other things. If we start out with just a good vision and direction, something that other people can follow, and over time, a lot of gurus have talked about building out these Webster's approved, illustrious, just beautiful vision statements, and they have their place. However, I will tell you, I am a fan of having a vision and direction of something that people can literally remember on the fly. They don't need to refer back to a plaque or something that's been framed or hung in your staff room or something like that. I want something very, very simple that team members can remember on the daily. This is why I'm here. This is what we are here to create. So keep it simple. So with creating a team, a great team, not just a team, not a collection of people under a roof, we're talking about an actual team, then we also need individuals that understand their own place, what it is, where they fit within the big picture, and then how do they individually contribute to the big picture or the vision and direction of the business. I will tell you hands down, when I meet team members, whether it's in a public speaking setting or I meet them one-on-one in a workshop, and I ask, so what is it that you do that contributes to this vision in some way, shape, or form? I ask that question. And most of them have no idea. And sometimes when I get the answers, they'll give me really long lists of answers and their tasks, but they're not really things that they're doing that are going to contribute to the vision or the direction of the business. So we have to have that first and have that nailed down and concrete. So if they don't know, one of the next things that you need to have are actionable items that those individuals can do or they can focus on within their daily routines to ensure that their role, their responsibilities are furthering this business down the road towards the destination, the vision, the direction of this business or practice. So two very, very important things, because we need to know what to focus on. If we don't know what to focus on, we just come to work and we do stuff. And then on top of it, let's talk about the leadership and management aspect of the business. How are we to coach, guide, or hold team members accountable if we don't know the vision or direction, we don't know what their actionable items are, and they don't know. And then we get into this scenario where we're all playing firefighter. No one knows really what we're supposed to be doing. We just look for the next fire and run over with a fire extinguisher to put it out. And then we start looking around again for the next fire to crop up. And then we run over there with a fire extinguisher again. So that's not running a business. That's essentially waiting around to be reactionary. And we want to be the ones to drive where this thing goes. So essentially it's being the difference between being a firefighter and a home builder. And total respect for firefighters, but I think you get my drift in this conversation here. You know, if we're constantly in firefighter mode, we're not driving towards our destination. We are literally just waiting for the next problem to crop up, and then we go fix it. Team members are no different. If they don't have a vision and direction, then they can't prioritize things. And again, the actionable items. So if we stopped a team member, and I challenge you to do this, if you went around to each one of your team members after you've heard this podcast and said, name 3 things that you do that helps this business get closer to its destination, gets closer to our vision. And question is, do they even get 2 of the 3 right? Are we really talking about true big picture things that's going to help us get to our destination? Or are they just talking about really just checklist task stuff that really is not going to change our business, it's not going to change our day, not going to change our year? So when you think about, again, vision and direction for your business, actionable items for yourself and your team members, those literally are some of the biggest things. And some people, when they're building a team, they rush out to go hire someone, but then they don't even have those things in hand to say when they hire the person, this is what I need from you. So when you think about building a team, we're not just looking to find a body and put them in a chair or put them in a position. No, I want to find the right person with the right skill set, because when I think about how this position, not the individual, we're not talking about Jenny. We're talking about this position and what I need from that position. So imagine if you have someone who answers the phone for you, or they're a greeter, then I need that person to be Susie Sunshine. If someone's a high introvert, they're not going to love that job, and it will show. If I want someone who will explain treatment plans or something like that, explain a contract to a customer, then I need someone who's detail-oriented and they are well-equipped to answer questions, and they're comfortable with answering questions for people. They have thick skin, because sometimes people are going to challenge them on things or throw up objections. And you know, for someone who's a high extrovert, they may not enjoy having all these objections thrown up at them. So you may want someone who's totally comfortable and they have thick skin and they actually enjoy answering questions for other people. So that again goes back to vision, direction, actionable items, and and because of these things, now we know the right people to hire for these jobs or these roles within our practice and our business. So when you think about building the team, it's almost like designing a vacation. You and your significant other get ready to go on vacation, and you have your bag with your skis in it, and they have their bag with their beachwear. Well, obviously, we had a very different idea where we were headed here. So some of the building a team is really not that different than designing a really good vacation, because we want to make sure that everybody's headed to the same destination. We all know our roles and responsibilities to get there. And really, the fun part of all this is vacation and your business. The fun part is when we reach the destination, everybody's having a good time, because we knew what we were doing, we knew what we were getting into, we knew our roles and responsibilities, and when we get there, there's something to celebrate, something to have fun with, because we had a good ride, we maybe had some bumps along the way, but you know what? We did it. And I think most people really enjoy things that they've had to earn. So that was one. It's a tough topic, a soft topic, but one of those ones that with investment and dedication to something like this, I can guarantee you things like this help propel teams to have greater success.